At your far left, you'll see the Harrier coming in positional low pass. The Harrier was capable of quick acceleration to speeds approaching 600 knots.
Yes, oh.
Exhaust nozzles can be trimmed in half for conventional flight, intermediate for short takeoff and short landing, and down for vertical flight. As the pilot approaches, he will execute what is called a brake. During this maneuver, the pilot will decelerate from 500 knots to 0 knots, utilizing the movable thrust nozzles. The pilot, who directs engine bleed air through reaction control nozzles located at the wingtips, nose, and tail, maintains control of aircraft during vertical operations.
There's a lot of stuff hanging underneath the wings. What are those posts underneath the wings?
The aircraft has 6 pylons that can hang any type of conventional ordnance, laser guided munitions, and also GPS guided munitions.
Wow, so it's really a capable airplane in terms of providing that close air support. It can put anything on it.
Absolutely. Now let's watch as Major Villalobos decelerates his aircraft by selecting the nozzle to pull down and deliberately overshoots his hover point in order to demonstrate the Harrier's capability to move backwards through the air. The AV-8B is capable of operating from both sides in close proximity to the strong carriers and other small ships with only a minimum amount of landing space available. The Harrier can perform a vertical takeoff from a prepared surface or rolling vertical takeoff from almost any surface. This allows the pilot great flexibility in choosing among the takeoff areas available. The pilot will now demonstrate a vertical takeoff.
Is he cooling things down a bit right now?
He is. He's allowing the motor to cool down about approximately 50 degrees centigrade before he does his vertical takeoff.
Now we might see some what appears to be smoke coming out of the exhaust when he launches. What is the cause of all that smoky looking stuff?
That's correct. The aircraft has the ability to use a water injection system which cools the airplane approximately 35 degrees Celsius, which gives the airplane the ability to use about 6 to 7% more RPM.
Wow, so lots more lift by cooling it down even though you're putting water into a fire.
Correct. It allows for approximately 2,000 more pounds of thrust.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this demonstration would not be possible without the hard work and dedication of the maintainers from Marine Attack Training Squadron 203, Cherry Point, North Carolina.
Chuck, is it a big challenge for you as a Harrier pilot to get into that hover and make it do the dance and the pedal turns like you do? It would seem to me it's not different than flying a helicopter, trying to stand on a beach ball and rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time.
Correct. It takes a lot of coordination, but with enough practice you can master it.
Wow, that's just an amazing airplane to see. And when you change the angle of the nozzles and when you're vectoring your thrust, you've got your right hand on the stick, left hand on the throttle. How do you do the change of nozzle? What do you use for that?
There's a nozzle lever located right next to the throttle, which means you have to have a very smart left hand and move the correct lever at the correct time.
Oh, wow. Now, do you have simulators so you can do this without practice for real?
We do. We practice a lot of simulators before we get in the airplane.
Wow. This is also one of the noisiest airplanes in the world.
Correct.
This is called a short. What do you call this landing?
You just did a rolling vertical landing, which is a 60-knot landing with a 5-degree glide slope.
60 knots, 5 degrees, and 60 knots is less than 70 miles per hour.